Hello, I am Russell96 and welcome back to another episode of my Dark Souls 2 playthrough. I've actually went back, rested at the bonfire to get more Estus because I was out. And let's try the Smelter Demon on New Game Plus. Let's summon Lucatil and let's see how this freaking archers. Let's see how this goes. I'm not really sure if the Smelter Demon will just, two-shot Lucatil. And actually, I want to use the Grand Lance. Yeah. I did that in a terrible, terrible order. Now, let's test this because I have a feeling being even remotely low on HP is a terrible idea for this boss. Because, fail! Oh, okay, not yet. Ow. Ow. Nope. This is, oh god. I don't think Lucatil is gonna make this if we're unassisted. Because, well, I would say she might make it. Oh my god, that did not do equivalent damage to the amount of stamina we used. This is when we don't get close to him because he goes all boom. Let's run in, not do a running attack. Get two R1s off. Dodge, dodge. Yep, he dodged us. Freaking guy. Oh. How did that do less damage? Oh, we got a bail. And I need to replenish my life gems because as you saw, I only have 16 or so left. Oh. Oh god. The damage is real. Tank for us, Lucatil. Don't tank that much though, we need you to live. Okay. We won. Yay. I guess Lucatil did just fine. She wasn't really close to dying or anything like that. Okay. Now let's rest at this bonfire and go back down to try and kill the pursuer, assuming he does, return on New Game Plus, because I'm not really sure, for sure if he does or not. I wonder if we'll get next level Ring of Blades or not. Let's just go in with this setup and see how we do. I know the pig shield is in this chest, I just can't remember if there's anything else. Oh, flame butterflies, useful. It's not like we already have plenty of those. Moment of truth. Does stuff happen? Ooh, stuff does happen. And we are going to be using the parry cheese. I mean, not on that attack, because that attack's bad. Oof. That parry attempt, though. Poke. Poke. 600 damage isn't bad, but at the same time, it's not really great. Okay, we do have time for that last attack. I don't like how little stamina we have leaving. Oh god. I timed that way too early. Not way too, but... Oh god. Nope. 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 Well. I'm gonna say let's try a different weapon. Because I'm not sure if that's doing maximum damage because he might have really good stabbing defense. Actually, do we have... Okay, I am going to go repair my rings and buy more life gems. Okay, I have all that stuff done, and I'm going to try out the dragon, or curved dragon greatsword out now and see how much damage it does. Oh, That's so much better. And by so much, I mean 200 more damage. They're not gonna hit me with that guy. Or that. Come on, do a swingy swing. Preferably none of those. Like, do your... Yes, that will work. Ooh, okay, let's remember to two-hand it. But I'm gonna heal. I was gonna say heal after the next parry, but... Oh god. I think we might die. I'm just hoping the knight behind us doesn't aggro on us while we're doing this, because that would not be a fun scenario to have to fight Pursuer and other guy. But yeah, this weapon's working a lot better, because it's hitting 1500 damage instead of 900. And we could have probably two-handed the Grand Lance, but it does not really matter all that much now, because we are... Oh, that's a big disappointment, because it was just another Ring of Blades +1. Whatever will I do? I don't get fancier ring. Sad face. Anyway, let's continue on in this area, and... Ooh. I think I might have the sounds too loud. Or maybe I just turned my headset up. I don't know. Just sounds different. Wow. That dodge, though. Okay, we don't really have all that much. Well, then again, that's not a very safe assumption because we don't know how many red phantoms there will be. Stop it, guy. Oh god, 310 damage. I'm not really sure how much all of you guys stay up to date with, like, everything going on with the Dark Souls 2, but there is DLC coming out. Well, it's a DLC trilogy, meaning that it's all the DLCs related. Well, I would hope it would be because it's all for the same game, but like it's being released in 3 separate segments, and the first oh god, I don't like this. Yeah, anyway, it's being released in 3 separate segments, and the first one, I don't know the exact date, but it's coming out sometime later this month, which is July if you're watching this at a later date, but yeah, I'm looking forward to that, because I cannot dodge that guy at all. And so far what my plan is, I'm thinking at this rate we might get to the point where we would just be able to do it on this character. But if we don't get up to that point on this character by the time the first bit of DLC comes out, I'll just play through it on a one of my other characters, because oh god, that was a terrible, terrible idea. But yeah, if I'm not there by the time it comes out on this guy, I'll just play through it and, well, record playing through it on a different character to upload for YouTube. Because I definitely want, like, release date footage, or, yeah, something like that. Oh, god dang. I don't want a PvP. Now that guy's here. This is when we... I think we might be done. Crap. Yay, we won. Okay, well, invasions just like completely interrupt everything, like train of thought, PvE, just like everything. Whatever was going on is just immediately dropped to not be killed. Anyway, I think I finished everything I wanted to talk about the DLC, so I guess let's just keep continuing, because I honestly have no idea what I was even talking about. Let's just drop this down, because whatever. Adios, guys. Have a nice time. But I want to do the... what's it even called? Wow. Belfry Sol, I believe. First, before the rest of this area, because I want to abandon the Sun Bros and become a Bell Bro again, because I don't co-op, really. And, well, yeah, I'll definitely be upgrading more weapons on this character, so more Titanite chunks are always good. And I don't believe we'll really run into any bosses up here, and our rings are all good still. Oof. Not sure if there's going to be any black phantoms in this area. Okay, let's rejoin. We probably won't really be wearing the ring all that much while I'm recording. Well, ooh, we got stuff, yay.
That's it! Slice him. Rubber! Keep slicing.
What? What rank are we? I do not have any idea where the rank is. Or, oh, we can't even see the rank from this? I just got ranked up 3 times, so are we max devotion to this covenant? I think we might be, because we've definitely gotten a lot of Titanite chunks. So I guess it is definitely a possibility. Let's kill this guy. And focus on... Ah, god dang it. Ow. Now where's the guy? Let's quickly heal. Oh, we're using the parry shield. Still. Oh, found him. I think this guy's gonna try and spin twin me. Yep. Oof. That damage though. Okay, let's try and parry him next time he does it. Is that really all he's doing? He's just running around? Wow, that's just... Why even try? I think there might be a bit of lag going on in this invasion. Or PvP. Nope. No. Holy crap. There was definitely some lag there. Not sure whose end it was on, because my internet's not very good either. Well, that's assuming that they don't have very good internet either. I really don't know, but yeah, there was lag. And I wasn't really playing all that well there either, so yeah, it was probably a combination of the both. Or, yeah. When we're doing well, since we're in a PvP area, I think I'll keep that ring on. Let's switch to a more suited for PvP weapon like the Claymore. Let's make sure we switch our ring because I don't want to waste human effigies. Okay, let's go back into this area and kill everything more. Gain our stamina and start slicing. Okay, it doesn't look like there's any different enemies in this area just because New Game Plus. Oh crap, we're on a good spot now. And it looks like there might be an enemy because New Game Plus. I don't like the look of this. Oh god, now the guy's arching me. Let's run around. I really hope we don't get invaded. Are you kidding me? And the frickin' Avalyn NPC came down the ledge. Oh god, if we get invaded right now, the invader's gonna have, like, oh, I feel sorry for that guy type of moment. At least this AI seems fairly easy to trick. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Crap. Frickin' Avalon. Okay, overall, I wouldn't really say this is going all that terribly. Because we're not dead. That's a good thing. And that AI, though. It doesn't look like that Red Phantom dropped anything. So, darn. And no parry par at me. Parry par at me. Ooh, dagger. More damage. Holy crap! That riposte though, 2,277 damage. They really need to balance this game more because I should not be able to do 2,000 damage with a plus 10 dagger. I don't care if it's a riposte or not. That's just ridiculous, and I don't know if ringing the spell does anything, but we're gonna ring it anyway. So yeah. Actually, we might not want to waste too much more time because we're almost done with this area. And if we get invaded... Wait, what? There's multiple Avalon guys? How come I don't remember that? I think the AI might be broken. Just a hunch. Was that another Avalon dude? Or was that just the archers? There's another guy. And 2,000 damage. That's ridiculous. I don't like that. Hitting 2,000 damage on one riposte is just ridiculous. It should not be like that. And it's not even like I'm over leveled. I'm only 150, which was the kind of decided PvP meta, but from the looks of it, it doesn't seem like well, not anyone, but it doesn't seem like the majority of people really use 150. Well, that's an overstatement. I don't really know. There's a lot of really over-leveled people in PvP, which is, they're no fun to fight against because, like, they do ridiculous damage and have, like, 3k health, and it's ridiculous. Well, anyway, it looks like we made it through the Belfry Sol fairly easily. Well, I got killed once, but whatever. Not too many issues at all. So let's keep on moving. We might even get to the old Iron King by the end of this episode. It seems like just the way that it always ends up that we never actually get to the boss in an episode. And I'm not sure if I found this on my first playthrough or not, but I found it on one of my others. But it always seems like we always get to the boss like right as soon as the episode's done. So hopefully we'll actually get to him before the episode's done so we can actually fight him before next episode. Okay, no secret wall there. I think I'm just gonna warp back to the other bonfire because if we die, we wouldn't really be able to do anything. Or, yeah, it'd be a pain to get out of this bonfire. We would just have to warp back anyway. Well, I guess if we died, we wouldn't really lose anything anyway because Ring of OPness. Die. Okay. Wait, don't I have an Avalon on this guy? That might be useful to take out the Turtle Knights. We do indeed. And we have max amounts of arrows, so... Yep. Did very poor damage. And that uses a lot of stamina. They definitely went through with their entire nerf of that weapon. Ooh, that was close. Like, how much stamina does he even use? a little less than a half bar, which isn't fantastic, but it's not terrible either. I think a composite bow would actually be more useful in the long run. I wonder if I can riposte this guy. Oh my god, that was pathetic. Jump. Yeah. Hey, no, guy. Stay. Oh yeah. Composite bow. Well, I guess it doesn't do as much damage overall using the full stamina bar. But it's a lot more controlled. Hey guy. Don't leave. Good, good. Ooh, they dropped an item for... Oh, I almost walked right off that ledge. Large Titanite shard. Good, good. And have a nice fall, Mr. Knight guy. No, you were supposed to run across it. That works too, I guess. And will we get the crystal lizard? Nope, nope, nope. We did not get the crystal lizard. Oh, ow. I saw him pointing that right at me, but I did nothing about it. I don't recall any useful items being down there. Oh, there's a black phantom right there. One, I don't think I've ever gotten what's in that chest. I wonder. Die. Have a nice fall. Let's go up this way. I don't think we'll probably be getting to the Old Iron King at this rate, but we'll probably get up to fighting him like we normally do, so let's kill the Mimic. That segue had no, like, coherent reason to it at all, but whatever. I can't imagine how much easier it's going to be fighting the Old Iron King having the, like, bonfire we missed on our first playthrough in this area. So, that's going to help a lot, I think. I'm trying to think of what kills them the fastest. I just can't really think of what it is. Oh god! Yeah. Oof. I keep forgetting I'm in New Game Plus and can't just derp about like I always do. My god. Red Phantom this guy. No good. No bueno. Please. Oh god. You punched me. Darn guy. Let's actually try the Zweihander again, or Zweihander, or the actual German pronunciation of it that I don't really feel like doing right about now because I'm not sure if I'm doing it correct at all. Zweihander OP. I like it. It's actually doing decent damage also. Darn guy. You are going down the pit. Now if that was a player, they got backstab. Cool. If that was a player, they would have just went flat. Well, they probably would have landed on the little ledge right there, but it still would have been impressive, I guess. Maybe. I wonder, what can I all see from up here? I haven't really ever looked. And those are interesting, like, roof. That's not really roof, but like top of the buttresses parts. Like the little spikes to it is interesting. Okay, don't think we can see where we fight the Old Iron King from here. So, let's put on our... Well, anyway, that's all I wanted to really see for that part. Let's put on our nice Ring of Limited Fall damage and jump down in across all these pillar bits. Yeah. Okay, let's not screw this up because I don't want to run all the way back up here. And I'm really hoping that there aren't any red phantoms or black phantoms or whatever you actually want to call them up here. Because if there are, we're not... Darn it. Let's cheese it. Oh my god, this cheese is going to take forever. And filler commentary here. Nope, never mind. It's all good. And I don't like this part. It's probably my least favorite part of this entire jumping puzzle bit. Oh god, that was close. The serpent ring. Yay, okay. Let's just open up this fog door anyway, even though there's a Turtle Knight on the other side of it. And bail. Ow. I don't know why I said ow there. I didn't take any damage. My camera just kind of got all wonky for a bit. Oh, bad timing for an R2. Darn it. Bail! Yes. The bail actually worked that time. Okay, let's take this ring off. Oh, that's why killing that guy seemed like it took way too long. We didn't have our stamina replenishment ring on. Okay. Now we're to this part. And I'm just gonna guess that no matter how hard we hit these guys, we're not gonna stagger them. Because they seem like the tank NPC. Oh god. Oof. I'm gonna smash up. He just changed his mind mid-attack. Is he still following us? Can't tell. I don't really want to test out parrying these guys here because of... If I get hit by the knockback attack, I go flying. And flying right there means falling to my death. So, let's avoid that if at all possible. I would say that this guy would be a good one to try and parry. But if we do, let's go on the other side of this because, yeah. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen. Oh, it was so close to just being killed. Our bait almost worked. Come on, guy. You know you want to. Hold it. Keep forgetting that blocking. Yes! No! Kill him! Kill him! Yes! Yay! That kind of partially worked as I wanted it to. Not really, so... I'll still take it, though. It was still... marginally successful. Oh god, I almost walked right into the fire. Or I almost did. We'll just grab that item after we flip turn off all the fire lever. Okay. Oh. Well, hello there. 2k damage for a full stamina bar. Not sure if that's good or not. And I'm not sure if that might have been just the enemy. If there's another one up here... Okay, it looks like we're safe. If that guy respawns, I might switch to a different weapon to see how much damage we can get out of a full stamina bar. Let's turn off the fire and let's make our way over to the old Iron King to fight next episode because, yeah, I have no idea why it always works out like that, and it doesn't look like the guy respawned. Or was it actually... no, it was up there. Not really sure what weapon we'll be using to fight the old Iron King. I don't think it will really matter because to fight that guy, it's basically dodge. Oh, darn it. It's basically just keep dodging his attacks and attack when his arm's down. Ooh, that was way too close. And boop. Dead. And we get a Fire Drake Stone. Yay. Because we imbue our weapons with fire all the time. Right? And I keep having to check to make sure that this is our hardest hitting weapon. And I know it is, I just keep checking anyway. Yeah, okay. Default positions. Because I can't find any weapons ever if it's not like that. And that's like when switching weapons in this menu, not otherwise. But we are here now, so I guess this would be a decent place to call the episode. Again, I have no idea why the timing always works out where we always just get to the boss, but never. Yeah, anyway, if you enjoyed this episode, feel free to leave a like, and I will see you guys next episode. Bye.